So, we've got truckers really backing the rollback of these emission standards, right? It's like they're saying that all these regulations are breaking their trucks and draining their
Yeah.
wallets. And the Trump administration is moving forward with this plan because they argue it saves billions. Like they estimate savings of around $54 billion annually.
Yes, exactly. But here's a question. Aren't these regulations meant to protect the environment? I mean, environmental groups are really opposed.
Right, that's the big divide. On one hand, owner-operators point out that the tough standards lead to costly breakdowns and force them to keep older trucks running longer than ideal. And there's talk of spending tens of thousands on repairs. Like one owner mentioned spending $80,000 over a few years.
Uh-huh, that sounds rough.
Exactly. It's like they're caught in a catch-22. The regulations are supposed to cut pollution, but because they can cause expensive equipment failures, truckers end up maintaining outdated vehicles, which might be even dirtier.
Yeah, I get that. So on the flip side, environmental advocates argue that ditching these rules will add a massive amount of pollution, over 10 billion tons of extra climate pollution, and even more detrimental particulates in the air, right?
Spot on. The environmental groups, like those at the Sierra Club, point out that these rollbacks could cost consumers over $2 trillion through 2055 because of, well, increased healthcare costs and environmental degradation.
Yeah, that's a huge price tag indeed.
And another important angle is the lack of zero-emission vehicles that are suited for long-haul operations. Manufacturers still haven't come up with a reliable electric or other alternative truck that meets those needs.
Makes you think, doesn't it? I mean, if the tech isn't ready, isn't it a bit premature to enforce stricter regulations that force truckers to invest in equipment that just doesn't work for them?
Right, it feels like the rules have unintended consequences. Owner-operators argue that the equipment meant to limit emissions is actually breaking down trucks and sidelining drivers
I
from
see your
doing their
point.
jobs. And then there's that broader economic angle. While the EPA estimates big savings, environmental groups contend that the long-term costs in health and climate damages are, vastly higher.
That's a classic clash of short-term gains versus long-term impacts, yeah?
Definitely a tough call, kind of a balancing act between economic relief for truckers and protecting public health.
Absolutely. It's a complex issue with no easy answer.